Did you ever got stopped out break even or took early profits just to see price going in your direction all the way to your targets? It's a painful experience, right? Why it happens? That's the topic of today. In a trade, there are always two types of risks. Well, the dollar amount or the percentage of your account that you're risking on the trade, and then the percentage or the dollar amount that you actually accept to lose in that trade. Problems arise when there's a disconnect between the risk you calculate and the risk you actually accept to lose. And so this is when we see those traders to enter trades with a certain volume, and then at a certain point they cannot help themselves but to exit early. That fear of missing the profits already made is so big that they can simply cannot help themselves but to remove themselves out of the position. Or it's the reason why they micromanage their stops. So as the price goes in their direction, they are constantly adjusting the stop, tightening the stop, or pushing it too soon to break even. The risk you use in your trades sets the emotional tone for its management. So the size you use in your trades, it's actually like the knob volume in a stereo gun. The louder you put it, the more will amplify the sound, but also the interference, the noise. It happens the same with your trades. The bigger is the size, the more difficult it becomes to manage yourself in the trade, and the more likely it will be for you to be so fearful that you just bail out of the trade sooner and you'll not be able to hold it till targets. So the first step when these problems are in place, when traders are struggling with early exits or micromanaging their trades, the first step is to cut the size in half. Because notice, if you want to start getting used to riding your trades to your actual targets, then you need to make yourself experience this new reality. So if you keep exiting early as an escape mechanism for the pain, because the pain is too strong, the fear of losing that money already made is too strong, then you will never get to experience how it feels like to actually hold the position and sit with that pain. So as a result, this means that you are blocking your own ability to break your problem patterns and to start new ones. So the goal here is not to eliminate the pain you feel or the discomfort you feel while managing your trades. Rather, you want to find that fine line when you do feel that discomfort, but is not powerful enough to take over your actions and make you exit early. And in that fine line, you are both giving yourself the ability to sit with the fear, to sit with the discomfort, and at the same time proving your brain that a pullback or a candle that goes against you is not a threat. So always make sure to connect yourself with the worst case scenario even before you enter each trade. Asking yourself, all right, I'm about to take this entry. If I enter this trade, and if it goes into a loser, how will I feel? Will I regret about it? How will it be the end of day review? Will I feel proud to journal this trade even if it goes into a loser? This is how you can really access if you are accepting the risk you're taking or not. And this will help you not only access the quality of the setup and the quality of that entry timing, right, but also your level of acceptance. If you do accept to risk that amount of money in a trade, then you can bet that that setup, that trade, and that entry, they are absolutely valid to your strategy. And that will arm you with the ability to better manage while in the trade and better accept any outcome for it. Peaceful trading, Sarah. If you enjoyed this video, I'll recommend you subscribe to the High Performing Trader newsletter. I drop 2 posts per week, 1 free, 1 paid. And if you go for the paid version, there's always a task of the week at the end of the post that will help you put the information into practice. So take this as your own personal trading psychology coach. I'll leave the link in the description below, as you can access all the past posts and stay tuned for the future ones.